and welcome to Behind the Music for Daily Hope. We're continuing through the book of Esther, and now we've moved into chapters 5 and 6. And this is where Haman becomes sort of the antagonist of the story, and he's just so angry that he doesn't have Mordecai's respect. He's thrilled that he's going to a banquet with the queen, and he's really just trying to elevate himself. He's probably the opposite of humility, if you're looking for that. He's just vain and prideful, and he's trying to climb that ladder. He wants to be next to the king. He would love to be king, maybe. And so whatever he has to do to make that happen, including wipe out an entire nation, whatever it takes. Now, in contrast to that, we have the young Queen Esther, who is very prayerfully and quietly and humbly trying to save her people. And so tune in this weekend or visit us for a service to learn a little bit more about this contrast between being humble and being vain and prideful. Something that we all do struggle with, right? Yes, it's a natural thing. There is a beautiful hymn that we're going to be using this weekend, and the text, I think, is one of the most humble texts that I've ever read. And if it's one that you sing, I think you couldn't help but give yourself over to God and be submissive and selfless. So let me read you the text, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about it. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, naught be all else to me save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. And here's another verse, verse 3. Riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. That's not what Haman said. He definitely wanted that praise. Thou mine inheritance, now and always. Thou and thou only, first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. So how's that? We're not trying to build our wealth here on earth. We have something even better. Now, do you notice in that last phrase, High King of heaven? That's not a phrase that we use very often, but this is an Irish text. And the original can be found in two manuscripts, and it actually can be dated all the way back to the 8th century. So it's a very, very old Irish text. And there was a scholar who found it, and she translated it into modern English so that it could be read. She had written it out in prose, so just, normal writing. And from there was the president of the Irish Literary Society of London, read it and found it to be really profound. She turned it into a poem. And from there, the poem was set with music. Now, something that happens quite commonly, even Martin Luther did it, where he would take a popular tune, take a sacred text that he wanted people to sing, pair them together, and turn it into something that people liked to sing. That's what happened with this Be Thou My Vision. So we had this beautiful ancient text that had been translated into a poem that people could use in modern day. This was in the 1800s, early 1900s. Paired it together with a tune that people knew, and the tune is called Slain. And from that came this beautiful and just submissive hymn that we can sing to God. So I hope you enjoy this setting of Be Thou My Vision, and continue to read your book of Esther, and we'll be back with you again next week.